makeup minimalists. That's what we're doing today, is we are going to look at some products that not only are clean and natural, but they also do double duty. Well, a few of them do, some of them don't. But here is my little clean makeup minimalism video for you. Now, I know that not everybody is interested in makeup, cosmetics, lots of layers and lots of steps. I personally don't mind all that, but lately I have been really enjoying simple looks, quick looks, like the one I'm wearing today. Now, this look that I've put together kind of ties back to a video that I did earlier with all natural bare minerals makeup. So that's the base that I have on today, and then I'm going to show you how to like elevate this look using some additional items. Now, you could use these items just on their own, but I just happen to have the foundation on already. So let's dive in. There are some really cool products here. Now, what I have is a Sephora Favorites kit. Now, these Sephora Favorites, Brooke and I absolutely love, because what we do is I buy the kit, she and I comb through them, and then we share whatever's in the kit. It introduces us to a lot of new products, and usually because she's kind of she's got like dark hair and she's got a different skin tone to me, usually there's something for a little bit for everyone really in these kits. And we get a chance to, like I said, sample some things that we wouldn't ordinarily try. The other thing is that a lot of the kits come with coupons so that you can buy the full size items as you wish. If you find something that you really like, you can go ahead and use a coupon to actually buy the full size. So it's really great, and I've been loving it. We've been doing it now for a couple of years, and I'll even tell you the things here that I'm probably going to be sharing with her, and so that you'll get a sense for like what kinds of things maybe would look good on somebody darker hair, and her skin tone is kind of it's like, I would say, a light medium, but it's kind of got an olivey tone to it, so it's not as warm and fair as mine. And then she also has dark brown hair, and I have blonde. So I don't know how we turned out to be so different, but we did. So let's get started. The first thing I want to tell you about, let me think. Well, let's do the lip products first, because these are two products that they're just a one-purpose product. The first item is the Casa Sport lip balm that was in the kit. Now, I have been loving this lip balm, and I think it would look amazing on anybody. I mean, it's got a little bit of a tint to it. I'm going to mark it here. And so you can see that it's got this really warm, pretty, kind of pinky brown color. And I think that this would look great on anybody. It's natural, it's got a lot of hyaluronic, you know, the moisture humectant stuff. And I love it because it is very, very moisturizing. And my lips are perpetually dry. And it's very, very silky. And let me just, like, I like to just rub this kind of lipstick in. But you can see like how like pretty this is, and it comes in this very slim packaging. So if you want to run out and you just want to put something in your pocket or into a small bag, this little guy is sort of perfect for that. In fact, I've already been using that. And I've also been liking the fact that I don't need a mirror to put this on, because you've got your mask, you take off your mask, you want to quickly just put something on, and so that is my favorite like lip balm from the kit. Now, the next item is also a lip oil, and this is kind of a golden brown kind of a shade. It's a little bit darker, and it's got a nice shine to it. Again, I think that this would look beautiful on all skin tones, plus it's natural. And so I'll just add a little tap to the center and blend that in. I'm not adverse to layering products. And in a sense, that's like kind of the perfect theme for today's video, because I am going to be layering some items together, and so that you can see how you can just sort of top up and elevate like sort of a basic look. So the next item I have here is this Aether Beauty eyeshadow, and it is a kind of a cool, they're calling it rose quartz kind of a color. I'll go ahead and swatch here, and you can see that it's quite cool toned. It's got kind of a frost almost to it. We used to call it frost, but it's really pretty. And I'm going to grab this this eyeshadow brush. This is a kind of a one that oh no wait, I'm mistaken. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this eyeshadow to essentially what I had done earlier, is that I had applied bronzer to my eyelids. And so that sort of creates the base for a lot of my looks, especially when I'm kind of going for the minimalist kind of thing. So I'm just going to add a little of this shadow to the outer edge. And the reason that I'm just sort of kind of being a little more tentative with it is that for me, I have a fair amount of texture in this crease area. And so when I use a shimmer type product or a frosty type product, it kind of settles into those kind of that texture there, and it makes it more pronounced. So if I want to play with something fun like this, then I'm going to use it on the movable part of the lid. And this color is really super pretty. It brings up the blue and green in people's eyes, and it's really, really pretty. Now another thing you can do is take and use it as a highlighter on your cheeks. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my little highlighting fan brush, and I'm just going to dance a little bit to the top of my cheeks, my upper lip, and along my other cheek. Now I'm really careful with using shimmers because of the fact that I do have a little bit of texture or wrinkling at the outer eye, and then I also have large pores here. And if you do have that same combination, then you probably are not going to be loving all of the shine products and all of the highlighting products, because they highlight and they highlight those things as well. So I tend to stay away from them, and if I do use them, I try to use them like right in the area where the top of my cheekbone, where the light hits, but where I don't have a lot of texture. So that's sort of my tip on how to use some of these beautiful, like different kinds of textures with eyeshadow, so that you're not just stuck doing like a real basic look with matte colors, because I think playing with eyeshadow is a lot of fun. And speaking of eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and pull this RMS Beauty. This is a body and face powder shimmer. This is their travel size, and it comes with a little powder puff. And I'm just now realizing that the outfit I have on today is not real conducive to showing you how beautiful this product is on the skin. I'll turn my wrist over where I have a little bit of sun, and you can sort of see as I apply it that it has this really pretty sheen. And I was using it like on my shoulders and across my décolleté. I don't have a lot of it to show you today, but you could just sort of use it on your shoulder, your collarbones, and just sort of add a little bit of shimmer. But the other thing that this is absolutely gorgeous for is eyeshadow. I have this sort of combination of bronzer, and then you saw that I put the rose quartz on. And the other day I did this look, and I added this beautiful powder to the inner corners of my eyes, and you can see that it's really, really pretty. And again, I use it on the movable part of the lid, so that I don't highlight the texture that is at the outer edge and in the crease area. And this is just so pretty. And it also is one of those kind of colors that really beautifully brings out the blues and the greens in your eye color. Gorgeous on brown eyes. And the other thing is that this too can be used as a highlight. And I think that this would be just stunning for somebody that has a beautiful tan and you just wanna just give yourself a little extra. Now you can see on me there, it's not that bad, but it's kind of a difficult thing for me to wear because I guess that in part I have oily skin too, and so I'm sort of the last thing I want is a lot of shine. But for people that have maybe a drier skin type or like that really dewy look, this stuff is gorgeous and I highly recommend it. This travel size, I think, will last a long time. I know that for me, powders do last a very long time. Now the next item that it does double duty, and this would be great if you're going on a weekend getaway, you just want one item, and that is the Ela multi-purpose product here. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like on my hand. It blends beautifully, and you can use it to kind of do a blush type situation. I'll go ahead and add a blush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it in with this Real Techniques brush. I find that for my skin type, using kind of like a brush to kind of blend out creams works really nicely. And I'm just sort of going out to the outer edge, and then I'll blend it with this brush. I'm using a very dense brush. This is a foundation brush. And this would be like one of the tips that I would have for you when it comes to blending these products, that it's tempting to go ahead and use your hands and keep it real minimal. But I think that to get like a really nice even look, that you want to sort of go ahead and use the brush. And I'm adding it like along my hairline and to help kind of add dimension, and then sort of blending it out. I got it a little bit high. Now to kind of tone it down, you could go ahead and just add a light dusting of powder and just get like a beautiful lit from within look. Now you saw how I squeezed this on my my hand. I'll go ahead and put a swatch along our little swatch line here, and so that you can see this is also a gorgeous color for the lips. And so if you just wanted to just take one item for color, you could do that. And the other thing that I do sometimes is just grab a little of this color to the outer edge of my eye. I'm going to just use my fingers for that. And you can see that you kind of get that sunrisey kind of look that's kind of like trending a little bit. And it just really kind of takes it up a notch and then gives you sort of a tied together kind of a look. So with just a handful of products, you can make beautiful, beautiful looks, and really you only need a couple of these items and you're good to go. The other bonus of all of these things is that they are clean. Many of them are vegan. Many of them have had undergone all of the organic certifications, and so if you're concerned with that. Now there's one last item that I did not show you. This is the Tarte Super Curl Mascara. This comes in the kit, and it actually kind of has that like slight curling effect to your lashes, which is really beautiful. And especially as we get a little bit older, and sometimes we want that, like that little bit of lift at the lash. It kind of helps to lift the eye and the lid. So this whole little collection, this was $29.95, and again, one of the Sephora makeup collections. Now, I said at the beginning that I would tell you which items I think I would share with Brooke, not because I don't like them, but just because I have a lot of nice cosmetics and stuff. I think she would look gorgeous in this kind of honey bronze lip color. I think she would look gorgeous with this, and this would be something that, this is the Illa multi-use product. Now, she is one who talks a lot about liking the idea of minimalism, and so she would probably love this. She would just pop it in her purse and just do a little light makeup, and then she'd have a 3-in-1 product that she could really make a lot of looks with. So I think she would really love this. And of course, I'm keeping this for my own self, my Casa Sport. This stuff I definitely have in my purse. And then finally, I think she and I would fight over this beautiful RMA powder. I think both of us probably would love this. I think I'm actually going to keep it. But this has given a beautiful golden glow, and perfect for summer, and perfect for getting a weekend away, and also very easy on the pocketbook, and great for travel. So with that, I'm going to sign off, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and catch up with you next time.